We haven't seen a really good Transformers game, but the newest one looks promising. Wait, I take that back. It's frickin' awesome. Here's Transformers War for Cybertron.
Cybertron, our home. For generations, it has been a peaceful world, until pride and a lust for power divided us. Now we fight enemies who were once our brothers.
Transformers War for Cybertron may be slightly related to the movie's franchise, but we could be wrong. All we know is that it starts in Cybertron, the home planet of the Transformers, and the war is reaching its peak. War of Cybertron will tell the first fateful meeting and team-up of fan-fave Autobots, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and the rest of the Autobot gang. There's plenty of Autobots versus Decepticon action here, and, wait for it, Omega Supreme, the big-ass Autobot, makes an appearance as well.
One shall stand. One shall fall.
We're all getting giddy with excitement for Transformers War for Cybertron. From frenetic robot action, we move on to something more magical. NCSoft, the creators of games like X-Steel, Ion, Lineage, and Guild Wars, are coming up with a new MMO called Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul is a martial arts style MMORPG, and it looks downright amazing. Male gamers will have a lot to smile about, as there is an abundance of well-endowed female and male avatars. What really got us excited about Blade and Soul are the badass moves your characters can make. From dishing out magical destruction, Kung Fu style kick-assery, rifle and gun depth discharges, to dealing out massive weapon damage, it all looks amazing. That wraps up this week's previews, and as promised, here's Aerie with the fan favorite Dota.
One of the best game mods ever created, Defense of the Ancients or Dota, remains to be a hit, with gamers out there flocking internet cafes on a 24/7 basis. Kaya naman sa mga repepips natin dyan na hindi pa nakapag-start ng kanilang mga Dota careers, here are some tips that we're dishing out just for you. You need to determine first your style of play. Type mo ba ang nasa frontline ka parate at smash lang ng smash sa kalaban? Or do you want to hit them baddies for long range para paglapit nila sa'yo, pipitikin mo na lang sila? Or would you rather be helpful by healing your pals and giving them beneficial buffs? Dota characters can be categorized in 3 types: strength, agility, and intelligence. Strength types are good in melee because of their high HP and brute attack power. Agis rely on fast but critical attacks, while Intels rely heavily on magic to do their bidding. Then when you're starting, always remember to use every piece of equipment that you can pick up. No matter how small the attribute is, it's still an additional attribute. Never go out of your base without any healing items, lalo na kung solo ka lang. Obvious naman, diba? You're still weak at this stage, kaya naman you need all the bits to survive. Tapos control your creeps. Your creeps are essential because they do most of your bidding: attack, defend, recon. Pero you should know their strengths and tendencies din. Proper placement is key. Those with high HP are in front, followed by the ranged unit, and then by the casters. Don't just go Rambo. Plan your attacks accordingly. This is to maximize what you have at the moment. Take out world creeps in order to gain experience and pick up a couple of nifty drops. This way you can do a little bit of recon. And speaking of recon, use the Fog of War extensively. The fog gives you the element of surprise when attacking or a cloak of safety when you're running away and in near death. There are times na madedeads ka, but it's okay. Just remember and analyze how your character died and then learn from it. Dota perhaps is one of the most exciting games in terms of sheer numbers ever since Counter-Strike a decade ago. That's been so long, but now that's why we're gonna be having more tips for you guys next week. We'll be talking about some advanced Dota tactics and some tips on how to use a certain Dota character. Alam mo ba, Jocelyn, me and my tropa totally owned last night's Op 7 competition.
Uh-huh. I heard you just turtled up. Balita ko, ikaw si Pongpagong.
That's so funny, Jocelyn! Hindi naman totoo! Ha! Dali lang, kunin ko lang yung phone na to. Dali lang. Hello, Kuya Buddy!